We are on an eco round, we don't really want to give them all the space, so we go for the molly, some wall, to make some short-range fights. On the minimap, I can see that my Sova has revealed 2 people. Naturally, they're gonna hide in corners. Luckily for me, I know one spammable corner. I literally just recorded a course on how to play these exact scenarios. And one part of that is that you don't want to die on eco round when you're up numbers, because opportunities like this clove smoke might arise, helping us take a 3v1, which is what I recommend when you're on an eco round. Patience and picking our fights correctly has won us this round. Here is a friendly reminder for you to stack a sight on your eco rounds, because one molly and one pushed out enemy is all it takes to punish the whole team. And now look what happens when instead of not dying, everybody decides to die. That's what happens when you don't have any patience. The round turns around again. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Happy and I'm an immortal high-level coach. In this series, I help you improve your game sense and talk about how to get an advantage on every single fight that you take. If you're tired of being stuck in the same rank, I strongly suggest joining the premium tier of my group, which will be linked down in the description. Inside, I talk about the purpose of every single role, how to learn a new skill, and most importantly, how to play your character. So if you're someone who's serious about improving in Valorant, I suggest you join. Let's get to the video. Enemies are attacking mid and we have 4 heavens, so it's absolutely fine for us to just go ahead and fight these enemies. Beautiful call out by the Yoru, but we have to remember that one guy could have pushed into vents. That's why we're not fighting with the team, we're holding vents. And here's another friendly reminder for you to hold the angle that poses the biggest threat. Of course, it's super unlikely that someone's gonna flank, but because I already have a teammate holding heaven, I know that no one can push me from there for at least a couple more seconds.
One enemy remaining.
Whenever enemies already know about your position in the open, you should try to spam the smokes and pre-fire some corners. That might give you some free damage. In this example, I died while fighting a Vice, but in the end, I killed one guy and did 100 damage to the person that I didn't even see. Whenever I'm playing my game, I have to first assess the enemies. Are they actually high-level players or are they just random ascendant lucky people who got in here? So I hold the wall in case he pushes, and then I hold the wall a little bit more. Bro, what is that timing? Pushing B main, pushing B main. Now that I've assessed that they are in fact lower ranked players because of plays like this, I am going to overuse my util and expect the enemies to do dumb shit every single round. Like that. There were 2 gaps. Both of them were holding a gap, bro. In your ranks, you should also examine how aggressive are my enemies. And if they like to do dumb shit, you should expect them to do it throughout the game. And another secondary tip, if enemies are going to be pushing through the smoke, they are going to be hugging one of the walls 99% of the time. I still have not lost a fight on this angle yet. Repositioning, one of the key components of being a good player. First we fight from heaven, but we get cooked, so we drop down and Jet is already there to punish us. Good for this Jet. However, we don't want to drop anymore. We want to increase our potential numbers. That's why we reposition into the gym area. It's called the gym area. This allows us to kill this glove for free. Now we have been spotted in the backside area. That's why we would like to reposition again. We run to this ISO, and we could have just swung here and killed the guy behind the box. Instead, we catch this clove kind of off guard, which gives us a nice, easier fight. And finally, because my Jet is fighting this, I don't want to give him a 1v1, so I push him instead. It's always good to reposition, you know? Because they're like, Phoenix is dropped! Phoenix is dropped! But then I come from the other angle. If you don't have any teammates to play off of on defense, you can always spam the choke point as enemies are pushing out. And it's very simple when Jet gives us the timing to do that by dropping the smoke. It's a 4v2. I don't want to allow my Jet to take 1v1s, so I fight with my Jet. We'll also molly one of the corners, just in case. We pre-fire because he's gonna try to run away. Time to burn. Honestly, if Clove doesn't block me there, I get in there. I get in there deep. What are you? Usually if I tried spamming here, I would just get shot back, but because our Reyna is taking contact, no one's paying attention to me. This way I can help Reyna without even being in range to help her. Everyone's distracted shooting that Reyna. You think they're gonna spam back? Absolutely not. So what I do, I look at my minimap and I'm counting how many who is dying today. Mini, mini, mo. Chamber, it is going to be you. Sometimes you gotta be like the mother duck to make sure everyone's in line. Clove. You should probably come closer, right? Told her to do that because currently she's holding absolutely nothing. One of us is gonna die first anyways.
There can only be one.
Maybe I should, sorry. I should have probably like played somewhere else.
Stay out of the fire.
I just was
Super
slow.
high level tactic.
That's scary.
It's scary, huh? It may look like it's 100% aim, but you know what helped me? Fighting while the enemy is distracted by looking at my clove. Catching the enemy off guard with his knife out because I went for a super fast flank check. That's one was aiming. And finally, doing the peeking on timing strategy, which allows me to take shots without committing on the fight. Because we basically have full map control, the only corner that the enemy can basically be hiding is this left side corner or in spawn. I have no way of trading my chamber if he pushes in there, so instead we pre-fire the angle in case the enemy swings. I accidentally missed my molly and it landed a little bit on the left side, so I decided to just spam the right side in case anyone's trying to dodge it. Because we're down numbers and they have sight, the best thing for us to do is go for a fast retake without letting them settle where they want to defend. Yeah, one flash. I'm flashing him. We capitalize on the fact that one guy is planting and the main is still smoked. So we quickly push out from tree with my chamber, who was right there and asked me to flash so we can push. Wait, where's my chamber? My chamber is heaven! My chamber is heaven! What? My chamber is just heaven. See, this ult sucks. This ult sucks. We can just hide there. I could have also played under, but I decided that these players are not good enough to expect me in heaven. Plus I have my teammate who's short, who's gonna come in and help me. And I did come from B, which is a pretty fast timing. Can you break door? Break door. Both sides. Break door, shoot door. So finally my teammate shoots the door and I can use that as timing to peek here. I'm gonna murder Gen, hide. And using any bit of distraction when making a play is perfect. I'm waiting for the enemy Clove to die here because there's no reason to push, guys. You shouldn't fight Clove if there is no reason to push. And here I actually could have just jumped into Generator without my smoke. Oh, 1 HP under. But because of my molly, we made the enemy 1 HP. Yeah, that's brilliant, molly. By the way, what if I told you, you cannot hear it, what if I told you that my neighbor cuts his grass 3 times a day? I don't know, he starts cutting the grass at like 8 AM. So basically, if I go to sleep at like 1 or 2, I'm fucked. Because like I sleep with my window open, right? The second time he cuts grass is during lunchtime. So whenever I'm eating lunch, once again, I do that in my room. The window's open. He just pulls up with his lawnmower. He has a tractor, he has a lawnmower, and he has the thing where you just go like that. You know what I mean? I have no idea what. Oh shit. No idea how it's called. Got the trade. The third time he does it 4 hours after lunchtime. So in the evening, basically. In the noon. I mean, he has a fucking tractor. If I had a tractor to cut grass, I would probably do it myself every day as well. It's legal. Thank you everyone for watching. Comment down your favorite clip and I'm gonna respond to every single comment. Also, if you're serious about improving in Valorant, you wanna get even better game sense, join the premium tier of my group, link in the description. See you guys tomorrow.